In the previous video, we looked at what a trial balance is, and it was just a big list of all the accounts in the general ledger and whether they had debit balances and credit balances, and it makes sure that all the debits equal all the credits. So you could think that if you got all your debits and all your credits correct, you might have the trial balance that is 100% correct. And that's kind of true, because a trial balance will reveal the following errors if two entries have been recorded on the same side. So for example, if I did two debits and forgot to do a credit, well, my trial balance wouldn't balance and I'd go, something's wrong, I need to fix it. What else? Maybe only one entry has been recorded, so I forgot to record the debit, but I did record the credit. So my trial balance would be out and I could go and find that error. However, one more, when different amounts have been recorded on each side. So like if I did $450 of debits, but made a sort of a typo and only did $405 of credits. So those numbers are pretty similar, but I'll end up with a balance that's $45 out. So I'll be able to realize that I've made a mistake. The problem is there are some errors the trial balance will not reveal. So for example, and this is the big worry, is my trial balance could balance debits, credits beautifully 100%, yet it could still be wrong because the transaction was recorded for the wrong amount on both sides. So maybe something was meant to be $5,000 and it was recorded for $500, but both a debit and a credit for $500 went in. Well, that's still going to balance. However, my trial balance is going to be wrong. Also, I could record it in the wrong accounts. So I could do a debit and a credit for the same amount, but just put it in completely the wrong accounts. So I'm not going to be able to pick that up just because the trial balance does balance. Maybe the debits and credits have been reversed, put on wrong sides. Maybe it was meant to be a debit to cash and a credit to loan, but I did it the other way around. However, if I get the amount right, my trial balance is still going to balance. Number 4, maybe I forget to enter a transaction at all, which we say it was completely omitted. So your trial balance would be 100% correct if you didn't enter any transactions. So if you leave something out, your trial balance will still balance, but it's going to be wrong because there could be a transaction you've completely omitted. And lastly, maybe you accidentally record a transaction not once, but twice. You get the debits and credits right, but you do it twice. Well, your trial balance is still going to balance, but you won't know that you've got a mistake. So the main point of this video is to go that a trial balance is really good. It will show some errors that we looked at just a second ago, but there are some errors it won't reveal. So when any of these 5 things happen, we kind of need to go back and scrutinize everything sort of line by line and just make sure that these errors aren't present.